Hi, we're Mike and Alison Packer, and we're working with a charity called Echoes International, who support mission workers across the world. And we are member care coordinators for that organisation. And so we've come to visit Helen here in the office in that role as member care people, just to see how she's getting on and to learn a lot more about her work here in Johannesburg.
Yeah, so we've been in Lesotho, and then we came to Johannesburg, and then we're off to Cape Town, and then to Botswana to visit those mission partners. But it's important to spend time just getting to know what each one does. So with Helen, we met with Mark as well, just to hear about the things you're involved in Wycliffe, which was a real eye-opener as well.
Alan.
Oh, I said to Mark, sorry.
Yes.
That's when you get old at my age, it's funny to get names wrong. Yeah, just to see how the whole principles behind how translation is working at the moment and what you're moving into, and the oral Bible translation, which was quite an interesting subject for us.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Just to see how getting to the grassroots and meeting the people and using local people to get into the real emotion of their language and be able to transmit that to their own people group. I'm just blown over by it, I really am. And listen to some of the music that they've been singing in the CAPS translations. And yeah, getting a real sort of shiver and emotion from the way that they're producing that's lovely. I love language anyway, but that particularly really touched me.
Yeah, and I think just the whole aspect of God's word being brought into people's lives, but not just a written thing that people just put away and don't probably interact with and don't apply it to their lives, but in the way the oral Bible translation is done, is that has a real impact in their lives. They understand it, they live it, they feel it, it's related to their culture, which is so important, and it gives a whole vitality as God's word goes forth into the world. It's great.
Yeah, that sensitivity to culture and to people, I think, is refreshing. Sadly, you see sometimes it's imposing your own culture and your own traditions on people, and there it's coming from grassroots level, and that's, to me, is the way to go. I'm very impressed by the work that they've been describing to us anyway this morning.
Yeah, and just to meet the whole team here in the offices as well, to see all that you do, the whole principles behind it. There's a whole support structure that's needed as well, and it's vital to actually, if you like, on the place where the work is done, and actually an oral Bible translation, but there's a whole structure behind it. So we're remembering to pray for you, be committed to that, and see how God leads you, and the result of those projects that you've got. So thanks for inviting us here, it's great.
Thank you so very much for visiting, and we'll pray for you as well, and hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.